Hello, True Blue Oklahoman here. I was reading, I was on the website earlier today of the Oklahoma Watch journalism group here in Oklahoma, reading a story by a gentleman named Keaton Ross about a man that's thrown his hat in the ring for governor for next year in Oklahoma. Chip Keating, he's the former son of Governor Frank Keating. He is going up against, so far, Charles McCall and Gentner Drummond, two big names in Oklahoma here. He's going up against them for governor. And this is his quote that the press has given. And I want you to see if you can distinguish it from, except for the state, if you can distinguish it from any other Republican anywhere running for anything. I'm a man of action, not a career politician, and I'll follow the Trump playbook to keep Oklahoma safe, stand firm on our conservative values, and build a safer, stronger state together. My. And there could be two other candidates by the time it comes around. A guy named Jake Merrick, another Republican. He used to be a state senator from Yukon, and Mike Mazzei used to be former state secretary of budget. Of course, the good news is the wonderful, talented, intelligent, brave Cindy Munson, Democrat from Tulsa, is going to run for governor too, and she should be our next governor by all means. But what I want to talk about real quick is all these guys tying themselves to Trump already. You know, they're going to see who can out-maga each other in this Oklahoma governor's race, which is just going to be bizarre to watch. Let's talk about Trump for a second. Business failures. Trump Steaks, tour to Trump. He tried to have a bicycle race once, right? Trump Airlines, Trump football team, Trump University. He screwed thousands of people out of their money. Trump Network, Trump Board Game, Trump Magazine, Trump Vodka, Trump Travel, Trump Mortgage Company, Trump Shoes. All of these failed. Not to mention all the grifting he's been doing since he's been president. Now let's get to some bigger stuff here. How about 6 bankruptcies? Casinos. How do you bankrupt a casino? There's only one way, and that's if you steal all the money. That's the only way. 34 felony convictions, 1 rape charge, sex with a porn star while his wife was home pregnant. Tried to pay her off for her silence, didn't quite keep it really silent though. But anyway, all these Oklahoma governor wannabes are saying they're going to model their whole lives after this guy. Well, you know what? I think Oklahoma, by the time these elections come around, they're going to want you to tell them where their sooner care went. You know, they're going to ask you why they can't get the vaccines they need. They're going to be asking you a lot of hard questions that you won't be able to answer. And hopefully they won't vote for you again. I'm here to help that happen. That's my whole reason for doing any of this stuff. Maybe change one person's mind. Freedom is voting out of the box. Something you've never done before. Changing a tradition. It's an epiphany like there are so many other life epiphanies. I still remember the first time I voted Democrat. It was just, bam. It was great. Anyway, all these people are tying themselves to Trump. Trump's a loser. And I think by this time next year, they're going to try and distance themselves from Trump. But anyway, we get to watch it all, so. And it's just the beginning. So God help us all. Have a good day.